0, 1. Let's get started.
My name's John, and yeah, you're watching Fun Times, Good Memories. Hey guys, so I'm out at Black Range Forest at the moment. Again, sort of in the middle of nowhere, except there is a road down there. This is a track I did with the Prada. I just want to see if I can do it with the RAV4. The difference between this now and when I did it with the Prada was absolutely saturated the track. It was winter. This is summer. Now, not sure if you can see it, but it's quite rocky here. I know that I got the Prada stuck on the track, so probably a stupid idea to come on this track during a during a weekday and the fact that I got to work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm out here. I've got a day free, or half a day free, and yeah, I want to see what happens. Let's hope for the best. But yeah, this section's sort of probably the easy part. The first section's probably the hardest part so far. I've only gone up probably 50 to 100 meters up the track, so I can turn around up there. So I thought if I can get up this little section here, so you probably can't see it, but just about here it drops a massive amount, and it's quite rocky. I feel that if I hit the left hand side here, I'm not going to be able to get up the track. However, I reckon if I can get the car just on this side here, I reckon I can get up it. But you might not be able to see it, but there's massive rocks here. But yeah, I reckon I'm going to be able to get up this. So we'll see what happens and go from there. Oops. Slippery. Well, you wouldn't believe it. I made it look easy. The track. Not sure if you can see, but I went through a bog hole, so my tyres and shit are dirty. It doesn't actually look like I went through a bog hole, but I did go through a bog hole. Anyway, the reason I stopped is because that bog hole there is, I'm almost certain, is where I got bogged with the Prado. I don't know if I want to do it. Let's see where I'm going to get bogged. I'm just sort of testing on my car. Now, with a... You probably can't hear me because the car's running. But I was testing it with the car now, with a stick. Now, with the stick, it's easier said than done, because with the Prado, I would have gone probably to halfway up the bonnet. But I'm not actually testing for the height of the water. I'm actually testing, so I'm probably actually only going to go to the end, sort of where that thing is, of the stick, because I want to be able to get through it in the sense of depth. Ooh. Yeah, so we're getting pretty deep there. I might have to jump around if I can. Yeah, see, if I fall into that, I'm going way too deep for the RAV4. That's reasonably hard. Let's see if I can. The concern I have is, oh yeah, that's pretty hard. I'm almost certain I'll get bogged here, so I'm not going to go through this bog hole. The other one was already concerning as it is. However, I will still film it because it's quite an interesting step here. And I'm unsure if the RAV4 can get up it. I may have to go round this side of the tree instead of this side of the tree. I'll try this side first. You probably can't see it. Let's see. There's this massive step here that I'm almost certain the RAV4 won't be able to do. I'll do this side, but yeah, I'm almost certain it won't make it. Actually, I probably should check if I can get the side up. Let's put it this way: if you're full driving and you saw a RAV4 doing exactly what I'm currently doing, you'd think that I'm an inexperienced fucking idiot. Because who the hell would take a RAV4 on some of these tracks? Now, if it was winter, I completely would agree with them. But because it's summer, it's whatever. Yeah, see these bogs, I actually reckon I got bogged here as well. Because the not the RAV4, the Prado, not really sure if you can see it, but these are extremely deep, these holes. With the RAV4, I'm going to jump on this side and go through here. But when it was raining, this was just covered with water. So all you're doing is just trying to go through it. But yeah, obviously not possible at the moment. But yeah, I can't go through this one. Sorry, it wasn't possible then. You just went through it. So I might have to re-explain that on a talk over. But anyway, so the bog hole I'm going to miss. I'm going around. That's why I'm going to this extra track here. However, that next bog hole where I said it's not a bog hole anymore, but it was a bog hole. I am going to take the RAV4, see if I can get through it. However, when it was wet, all you were trying to do is just drive through it and hope for the best. And see, like this is, you probably can't see it, but it's practically just a drop. I'm thinking I might be able to get up this side, but if I can't, and I just feel that there's too much of a lean, I'm going to go up on this right side. But I'll pause this, set it up, and then go from there. So yeah, it's pretty deep there. I reckon I might just be hitting the bottom there on the other side. I have a feeling, I haven't seen it yet, I have a feeling the left side is completely off the ground. Yep, left side is completely off the ground. I don't think I'll roll it, which means I could probably accelerate and just try to drive it. I'm gonna try to drive it personally because I reckon I can do it. Might be a little bit of scraping. But yeah, I reckon I can do it. So I'm gonna, where do I want to film it from? Yeah, I mean, I'm really not sure if you can see it, but that's a really big drop there. Well, the other side's not so much. But anyway, pretty impressive. Already got a stick stuck underneath the car. Beautiful. So you probably can't see it, but this is a really thin section of the track, and the RAV4 isn't thin enough to get through it without sort of sliding into this rut. And so I've had to reverse it, come back a little bit, as you will see shortly, and then set up again, like I did back down there before. I actually didn't think my RAV4 would be wide enough before to get through the rut, and now I'm jumping over to the other side to get, because it's too wide, if that makes sense. Anyway, enjoy. Thanks guys for watching. Fun times, good memories. This was the first part of the Wombat State Forest slash Black Range Forest full drive trip that I did before injuring my car. And yeah, so I hope you really liked watching it, and hope to see you guys sometime soon in the next part of the Wombat State Forest and Black Range Forest. Cheers. See you next time.